Good morning, dear students. Welcome to online class. In this class, I am going to teach you about microorganisms, friend and foe. Some microorganisms are useful to us and some are harmful. So, we call them as friend and foe. Microorganisms are present on the earth, but we cannot see by our naked eye because those are very minute organisms. We all know we use microscope for seeing the microorganisms. Microorganisms are present in everywhere. It means they can live in all types of environment ranging from ice cold climate to hot springs and deserts to marshy lands, and they are also found in soil, water, air, plants, animals, food products and inside the bodies of animals including humans. Next, coming to groups of microorganisms. Microorganisms are divided into 5 groups. These groups are bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae and viruses. Let us study one by one. First one, bacteria. These are single celled and found in colonies. Colonies means they are in group. These are spherical, rod or spiral shaped. Example, Rhodobacter, E. coli, Vibrio cholera, Streptococcus pneumonia, etc. Next, coming to second type, fungi. Fungi is in that chlorophyll is absent. Chlorophyll means it's a green pigment present in all green plants and it is also helps for photosynthesis. Fungi are saprophytic in nature. Saprophytic means they eat dead and decaying matter. They are parasitic in nature. Parasitic means they live in host. Example, mushroom, yeast and bread mold. Next, third type, protozoa. These are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means they depends on other for food. Mostly these are aquatic. These causes diseases like dysentery and malaria. Example, paramecium and amoeba. Next, fourth one is algae. They exist in colony and these are filamentous form. Mostly these are aquatic. Example, Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. Next, coming to last type, viruses. These are different from other microorganisms because they can reproduce only inside the cells of the host organisms, which may be a bacterium, a plant or animals. Common diseases like cold, influenza and most coughs are caused by viruses. Serious diseases like polio and chickenpox are caused by viruses. Example, HIV virus, Ebola virus, influenza virus, hepatitis B virus, etc. Next, coming to useful microorganisms or friendly microorganism. First one, making of curd and bread. Microorganisms are used in the preparation of curd, bread and cake. Lactobacillus bacteria multiplies in milk and converts it into curd. Yeast reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during respiration. So these are used in the baking industry for making breads, pastries and cakes. Yeast also helps for making idli and dosa batter. Next, going to commercial use of microorganisms. Yeast is a used for commercial production of alcohol, wine and vinegar. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugars present in grains like barley, wheat, rice and crushed fruit juices. The process of conversion of sugars into alcohol is called fermentation. Next, move on to medicinal use of microorganisms. Some microorganisms are used for production of antibiotics. Antibiotics. Are you heard the word antibiotics? Antibiotics. Whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotic tablets, capsule or injections. Why they give antibiotics? Because antibiotics tablets or injections have the capacity to destroy the disease causing microorganism. So always doctor gives the antibiotic medicines. Example: streptomycin, tetraxylin, erythromycin, etc. Next, it is also used for production of vaccine. Vaccine means what? Vaccine means is a product that stimulates a person's immune system to produce immunity to a disease, protecting the person from that disease is called vaccine. Example: polio vaccine, cholera vaccine, smallpox vaccine and hepatitis vaccine. Is a Edward Jenner scientist. It was discovered the vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Next, increasing soil fertility. Some bacteria, example Rhizobium bacteria, are able to fix nitrogen from the atmosphere to enrich soil with nitrogen and increase soil fertility. Next, coming to cleaning the environment. The organic wastes such as vegetable peels, remains of animals or feces or other wastes are broken down into harmless and useful substances by bacteria. So these microorganisms are played a very good role in the cleaning the environment. Dear students, now I will give a assignment work for you. Assignment number 1. What are the major groups of microorganisms? Write the uses of microorganisms. Assignment 3. Write the commercial use of microorganisms. Assignment 4. Name the bacteria which converts milk into curd. Assignment 5. Where the microorganisms are present. Thank you.